Roman Reigns to form a new bloodline with debuting superstars upon his WWE return? Exploring the possibility. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Roman Reigns' schedule in WWE has gotten very light in the last few years. The Tribal Chief has been absent from weekly programming since being taken out by Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker on the Raw after WrestleMania 41. There have been speculations that upon his return, Reigns may bring a fresh crew along with him in the form of Hikuleo Lance anoa'i and Zilla Fatu. The OTC has been at odds with Seth Rollins and his group. While it did seem that Roman Reigns would have a backup in the form of CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso, in a battle against the villainous alliance, the babyface trio has lately gotten involved in different rivalries. CM Punk is set to challenge John Cena. Sami Zayn is on a quest to win the King of the Ring tournament, and Jey Uso will probably look to regain the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. This would effectively leave Reigns alone in a battle against Seth Rollins and his faction. To prevent being overwhelmed by the numbers game, Roman Reigns could debut a new version of the Bloodline consisting of himself, Hikuleo Lance anoa'i, and Zilla Fatu. This potential scenario would mark Hikuleo and Zilla Fatu's debut in the Stanford-based promotion. As for Lance anoa'i, the Samoan star has previously made multiple appearances in WWE. Hikuleo reportedly signed with the sports entertainment juggernaut in 2024, but has yet to debut. The same goes for Lance, who signed a contract last year, but hasn't made an appearance due to an injury. Zilla Fatu has been making waves on the independent circuit for a while now, and fans expect the Stanford-based promotion to sign the young star soon. The Bloodline has been a central part of the programming for the majority of the last 5 years. Hence, aligning with Roman Reigns to begin a new chapter of the Bloodline saga could instantly elevate their careers to a new level. This potential scenario could lead to an all-out faction war between Seth Rollins' group and the Bloodline. That said, it is just speculation for now. Fans will have to wait and see when and how Reigns makes his long-awaited return. While speaking on the Coach and Bro show, former WB announcer Jonathan Coachman talked about the OTC's part-time schedule. Coachman expressed concern over Reigns' sporadic appearances and how they were negatively affecting the product. It will be interesting to see when the Stanford-based promotion decides to bring back Roman Reigns. On the June 9 edition of WWE Monday Night Raw, Gunther reclaimed the World Heavyweight Championship by beating Jey Uso. It was a rematch from WrestleMania 41, where Jey stunned everyone by forcing the 37-year-old to submit and snagging his first world title. But this time, Gunther settled the score and ended Uso's reign. With this win, he began his second term as World Heavyweight Champion. But despite his immense dominance, no reign is eternal. Here are 3 ways how the Ring General can lose his title. The Ring General confronted Goldberg at Bad Blood 2024, but WWE officials stepped in to stop them from getting physical. Since then, there's been a lot of buzz about the possibility of Demand's final match being against Gunther. The 58-year-old might make a surprise, come back on next week's Raw, and challenge the Austrian to a title match at Night of Champions 2025. A recent report also indicates that Goldberg is set to appear on Raw next week, aiming for the World Heavyweight Championship. If the iconic wrestler clinches victory at the Night of Champions PLE, it will escalate his rivalry with the Ring General. A rematch might then take place at SummerSlam 2025, with Goldberg putting his career on the line. This potential clash could attract a lot of attention for the first ever 2-night SummerSlam and might mark the end of Demand's wrestling journey. After winning the men's MITB contract last Saturday, it seemed like Seth Rollins would cash in on Jey Uso on Raw if the latter managed to retain the title. But instead, Gunther took the YET Master down fair and square. This shifted the storyline, but Rollins is still very much in the game. He's in a solid position to bide his time. There's no need for him to hurry his cash in. He can hang onto the contract and wait for the grandest moment at SummerSlam. A cash-in during either night of the biggest party of the summer would be a massive moment. Plus, it would be a clever way to take the title off the Austrian star without diminishing his dominance. If WWE is aiming for a memorable SummerSlam moment, Rollins cashing in and finally putting an end to Gunther's reign will be the most effective and believable way to achieve that. Earlier this year, Roman Reigns to capture the World Heavyweight title. Notably, he hasn't been seen on TV since Raw after WrestleMania 41. If the OTC returns in the coming weeks, he can start a rivalry with Gunther, leading to a title match at Night of Champions. His pursuit of the world title might also prolong his feud with Rollins and co. Gunther needs some strong challengers during his second title reign, and the original tribal chief could be just the right opponent for him. If Reigns takes on the two-time world champion and comes out on top, it may set the stage for Rollins to cash in his contract on the OTC. This would advance their storyline, leading up to SummerSlam 2025. Jey Uso lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther this week on Raw. It was a shocking end to his title reign, which raises a massive concern over his future on the main roster. However, the Yeet Master may still have a major role at this year's SummerSlam. Rumors have been buzzing that Triple H could put him in a big title match against a legendary duo. Main event Jey could join forces with Jimmy Uso to face the New Day at SummerSlam for the World Tag Team Championship. His last Tag Team Championship reign was with Cody Rhodes, which ended on October 16, 2023. However, the 39-year-old could once again win the gold after 21 months at the biggest party of the summer. Moments after Jey Uso lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther Xavier Woods, where he and Kofi Kingston were seen mocking G and his title loss. Well, this might be a subtle tease that the New Day could feud with the Usos in the coming weeks. That WWE is planning to reunite Jey and Jimmy for a tag team run. There is a high possibility that the legendary tag team could face Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods at the biggest event of the summer for the World Tag Team Championship. The Usos versus the New Day is a high-profile match that serves as a perfect addition to WWE's first-ever two-night SummerSlam. Hence, Triple H seems to be heading in this direction going forward. The clash between these two legendary teams deserves a big stage, and what's better than the biggest party of the summer? However, this is currently nothing but speculation. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso have become two of the top stars in WWE right now. The WWE Universe loves to see them compete as solo stars, especially after they parted ways with the Bloodline. But it all started with their alliance with Roman Reigns, who played a major role in elevating them. Fans therefore wonder if the Usos would ever rejoin the OTC down the line. Well, considering their last interaction, which was during Survivor Series last year, things are pretty cool between the three men. There is always a possibility of a reunion in the years to come. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso as a unit were a dominant faction with a great influence on the WWE Universe, so WWE knows very well that fans would love to see the OG Bloodline members together on television. Therefore, the company could be saving it for a monumental stage in the future. For now, Triple A-led creative is very likely to keep them apart. Well, the three superstars are currently treading in different directions, making a reunion at this point implausible. It will be interesting to see what the future holds for Jey Uso.